Okay. Well, I've realized that I should probably take back everything that I said to you because I also have a fucked up answer, but in a
Oh
different
yeah,
way.
yeah. Hello and welcome to the Answers of Lemon, the smartest icebreakers from the dumbest dudes. Are you thrifting for clothes and you don't know how to broach a conversation with that cool guy looking at the jeans next to you? Well, wow them with some weird questions from your god of odd, Connor.
Yeah, just here trying to put more jeans conversations into the world, which is why all of our questions this episode will exclusively be about denim, the application of denim, and the history of denim. For instance, did you know in 1872 there wasn't any?
I, I wish you went something like bullshit, like in the year 30,000 before Common Era.
I'm not even positive that there weren't jeans in 1872. I mean, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know anything about the history of denim. I'm sorry. I'm a liar. I don't know why you invite me onto this podcast.
So this is an educational podcast in the fact that you're learning that we're fucking idiots. I'm your humble host, Evan.
We're here to teach you all the things we don't know.
And what we do know is weird questions and how they can be fun use for your friends or meeting new people. And to give you examples in the wild, we go to our Weird Question Wednesdays, which is where we reach out on social media to you, our two listeners, to get your thoughts on some of the dumb bullshit that we come up with and talk about a couple of our favorites. This week, I want to give a shout out to Stop Motion Guy 145 on YouTube because they answered the question, what song do you listen to just for the opening? And they chose Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. And I haven't listened to Franz Ferdinand since like college. But like one of my favorite bands is Dance Punk. They're Dance Punk. And Connor, do you know how the opening of that song goes?
Not the first clue.
It's so if you're lonely, just know I'm here waiting for you. It's got a really good build
Ooh.
with a lot of like fun harmonies in, like it's got the muted guitar going and then right before it hits into the chorus with the dun 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 dun. It's so good. I forgot how good this song was. And yeah, there's a reason to listen to that song for the opening because it gets you right to the other good parts of the song, the rest of it.
I am also picking an answer to what song do you listen to just for the opening. I will not be reenacting it. Unlike Evan, I do not have those kinds of chops, and I can't make describing the instrumentation interesting. But what I can do is bring in an answer off of Reddit from Friendly Shame 1473. And this is kind of cheating in a way because it is an entire song that is their answer.
Wait,
How,
the opening to the song is the entirety of it?
yeah, so this entire song is an introduction to another song. Their answer was Some Nights Intro by Fun. I love it.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Which I especially appreciate, not just because Some Nights Intro is a great song, but because Some Nights is the maybe the only song off of Fun's entire oeuvre that I hate. I really can't stand it. It was way overplayed. I just do not care for it. It feels like two different songs that could have been good stitched together in some Frankenstein monstrosity of a music column. But I do really like Some Nights Intro, and I like listening to that. And then I skip the rest of Some Nights because I don't like that.
All right, and that's been the podcast. See you never, because Connor's got the worst fucking takes in the world. You don't like Some Nights?
I do not like
Some Nights is more overplayed than We Are Young.
Wait a second. Wait, no, you're wrong. I was wrong. I was entirely wrong. We Are Young is the song I hate.
Okay, that's what I fucking thought. Because,
Okay.
again, I was in the fucking marketing manager's apartment for that album, and We Are Young went quadruple platinum because that was hanging the first thing you see when you walk into his apartment, and the single platinum Some Nights was tucked away in his bedroom.
That's
So,
backwards. That's backwards.
yeah, because some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. That one. That's the fun one. Not
Yeah,
tonight. We.
yeah. I think in my mind, I thought that Some Nights was the half of We Are Young that I liked, and then the rest of We Are Young was the part of We Are of Tonight that I didn't like.
No, go do me a favor. I'm
I
going to
don't
give
want to
you
listen to it again.
welcome to Music Evan podcast, the podcast inside the podcast. Listen to the fucking album. I'm sure you haven't listened to it in long enough. It's really, really good. I
Yeah.
like We Are Young. I don't have the problems with it that you do, but the whole
don't like
fucking
We Are
album
Young.
is great, and it's a masterful use of too much fucking auto-tune on a wonderful man's voice. Also, the format is a band again, and I'm so excited that their new album comes out next month.
That is exciting for you. I will listen to this album again. I will also skip We Are Young.
Why do you got against it? Is it the domestic abuse part of it?
Evan, you know that does not bother me in art. You know that I've got great tolerance for the most inhumane, disgusting things that could happen.
We have both listened to a lot of Colin Malloy, yes.
Yeah. So that's not the problem. All I can say is music golem. It just feels like two songs that maybe could have been good if they weren't smushed together.
I like it.
That,
But yeah, no, Some Nights intro is great. It's way too fucking quiet compared to the rest of the album, though. Have you ever noticed that?
no, no.
Yeah.
No, it's not the kind of thing I would
it's
notice.
mad quiet. And
Not a
then
big-
the next shit's mad loud.
Ah, well, I'll listen out for that when I listen to the album. Something that I will certainly follow up on, and not just an intention that will die as soon as this conversation is over.
Well, two listeners, please shame Conor in the comments for me, because
In this-
he's gone numb to my verbal abuse.
In this moment, I do really want to listen to the album, but I know myself well enough to know those feelings are fleeting.
Is it the easily distractedness of your nature?
Yeah, that's probably a big part of it. Yeah.
Just put it on while you play a roguelike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Several hours from now, I'll just remember something I said I would do later today. Yeah, that's going to happen.
Write it on your wrist. That's what I did in college.
I'm not going to remember to read my wrist. By the time I need to read my wrist, I'll already have become accustomed to writing on my wrist. And it'll just be, it'll be like telling me to interpret my freckles in 5 hours to remember to do something.
This is said with love. It's like when I talk to Leah, I'm very grateful that my neurodivergence is just depression.
I wouldn't trade you, but there are some days where I wish I could put down this particular cross. Some days I wish I could take this particular pebble out of my shoe.
What about Some Nights?
Ah, not bad. Not bad.
Fucking laugh track, baby. I'm gonna fucking die. How you been?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I feel like so we're getting into holiday times, and I've got the house mostly decorated at this point. That's my job in the seasonal labor of the year. I do decorating for holiday things. My wife does not. I still need to find places for all of my nutcrackers. This is a new house,
you
so
got
I
a
don't
collection.
have. I do, yeah. I have an ever-expanding collection of nutcrackers because I think I was like 12 and liked nutcrackers, and I think my mom's gotten me a new nutcracker every single year since then.
That's pretty great though. Like that's one of those things that even if you don't like it at the beginning, I feel like you grow to appreciate it because it's just history at that point.
Yeah. There's some longevity to it. I think there was probably a point at like maybe late teens, early 20s where it started feeling more like an albatross around my neck of like, oh great, another nutcracker. But now I've got this it's a really good nutcracker collection. I've got a lot
There
of
you
really
go.
cool nutcrackers. And yeah, it's like so it's such a huge snowball effect of nutcrackers. Like I'm looking forward to having my house just littered with nutcrackers by the time I'm in my 50s.
Are you ever gonna get those like giant like century ones?
No, maybe. I'm not
But
sure.
you caved real fast there, boss.
The thing, if one of them came across my desk, if I just had the opportunity to snap one of those up, then I probably would. But all I can think of is the amount of storage that that would take up, and seeing my giant nutcracker in the garage all year round. I don't know. I don't know. It's my same reason I haven't picked up a 7 foot tall skeleton by now.
You just put a sheet over it, man. Then it's a 7 foot tall ghost until you have to bust it out.
Yeah, that'll be great come Easter time. There's my holiday ghost here to give me nightmares when I have to walk into the garage.
Maybe I was wrong. You're not fun either. You and your wife are perfect for each other.
Could be. Could be.
Fair play. Well, I'm
But
glad
yeah,
that you're getting into
holidays.
the holiday spirit. Sorry for distracting you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been a while in real life that we haven't talked to listeners. Get used to it.
that's a fact. Yeah. So holidays are fun. I like decorating. I like getting the house all festive. And I just went to a holiday beer fest here in the
Cool.
great city of Portland, Oregon.
Best one, go.
Oh, it's the Holiday Fruit Monster. Holiday Fruit Monster. It's a sour beer with cranberry, I
Okay.
think a little orange going on.
Yep.
It
Okay.
was very tasty, very good.
Sign
Though
me up.
there were a lot of very nicely spiced winter warmers as well. I think Steeplejack had a really good spiced winter ale. It was good stuff. Details are a little fuzzy due to the amount of imbibing that I did.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool.
Yeah. How about you?
So,
How's things on your end?
you can't see it too, listeners, but Connor can see what I'm pointing to back there. Since we spoke last, I have received a present from my partner Leah, which is a single of Fun's "All the Pretty Girls," which is my favorite song by them.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, it's just a little CD like that went out to like radio stations or whatever. So just she got some promotional material, and what is not displayed, it's actually with the record collection because we listened to it, is she got me Point and Light, which is all of the demos off of Aim and Ignite.
That's pretty good. That's fun.
Yeah. And you can see that I hung up my automatic Raoul single
Cool. Nice.
because
Hey,
I'm not.
look at you decorating.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've got more stuff in my display cases. Finally gotten around to, being more me lately. And same thing, doing a lot of Christmas decorating and whatnot. We got our tree up and shit. Listened to the Vince Guaraldi trio as we decorated it, which felt very fitting.
Right. Nice.
In less nice news, Berserk is as good as everyone says it is.
Is it?
It is a miserable, awful, painful time,
That's what I
and
hear.
I have cried because it's so good.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
Like the sheer power of art has brought you to tears, or it's just so sad and miserable it makes you cry.
No, the sheer power of art, like, it just it's I don't want to spoil any of it because it's just so good. um yeah, the art's incredible, the storytelling's great. The thing that I appreciate most about it is how human it feels, insofar as you don't always get characters' thoughts. You just get to see a panel of them silent and have to read their expression like you're looking at another person.
I could see that being really unsatisfying for some people, but there are supposed to be moments like that in a story where you feel like, gosh, I wish I knew a little bit more about why they made that decision or what's going on for them. And like that kind of a dissatisfaction is important sometimes.
There was a whole arc where I was just getting looks from a character, and me as the person was just like, what are you thinking? What's going on in that noggin of yours?
Nice.
But yeah, no, it's absolutely astounding. It's a story that I, much like my interest in music, I wrote off with, I'm never gonna read that. And then I got recommended Chainsaw Man, and I guess I was in the mood to suffer. And boy, is it a beautiful suffering.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all. Not worth talking about anything in real life because that's boring, and Berserk's very cool.
I like that alone, I think, is a testament to how much you're enjoying it when a story just fills up your entire life and consumes all of your waking thoughts for a while, and you just kind of keep living there instead of like, yeah, I mean, like I put on my pants this morning, but Berserk is so good.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot of that. It's like that and punctuated by Silk Song, which is also really good and really, like, yeah.
I'm waiting for Santa to put that under the tree for me this year, and then I'll be playing Silk Song.
Sounds good. I think you will vastly enjoy it because it seems that the whole world has.
I've heard nothing but good things.
The thing that blows my fucking mind is like, hey, two listeners, if you're of this ilk, please, this isn't said. This is said with wonder. How the fuck do you play games so fast? Like, people have beat Silk Song in like a week, and Leah's like, yeah, it's all they do. I'm like, yeah, but like, how? How though? That's so much game. I keep just like going through like the map and just like, oh, I haven't reached this place yet. Oh, I'm in a whole new map again. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna do this one little thing. Oh, I found 3 new maps. Like, how is this game so big? How so big? And how do you beat it in a fucking week? I've been playing it since I bought it like 2 months ago. What the fuck?
Some people have dedication, Evan. Some people know how to apply themselves, and they have their priorities straightened out.
I'm sorry that I'm poor and I need to work for a living.
Yeah, well, Evan, if you knew how to apply yourself, you wouldn't be poor anymore. You would have video game time like
Damn.
Everybody else does. Why are you the only person out there who seems to have to work for a living?
I wish I knew.
It's
because our podcast is bad
family.
And people don't listen to it.
That might be it. Maybe that's a little piece of it.
But yeah, no, it just impresses me just the scope of the game and that people are like able to just like destroy it. It's like, damn, that's really cool. Good for you. Teach me. But what I need you to teach me, Conor, is about our next question so we can get this podcast rolling.
93.
Oh God, it's new.
It's a freshie. Straight out the can.
What's something you appreciate about yourself?
Oh. Huh. Well, let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's take it down a notch for a second. I was just making a bullshit about jeans like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Now we're getting heavy of just like, hey, we're all pretty hard on ourselves just because of how like we're forced to compare ourselves to each other instead of enjoying what we have in our strengths. But like, what about you, Conor? Makes you special that you're like, yeah.
Something I think that I appreciate about me is I'm pretty good at being satisfied with what I have.
Ooh.
I've put a lot of effort into trying to. It's like this stoic philosophy of happiness comes from being satisfied with the way that things are, and trying not to get sucked into needing more things or thinking if I only had this or if only that was different, then I would be happy. I think I do a pretty good job of being satisfied with the state of my life, the state of like particularly I guess around the stuff I have. I feel like I can live a pretty simple life and still be pretty satisfied.
What a really positive spin to being a cheap son of a bitch.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing is that that's the problem, Evan, is that most cheap sons of bitches are really miserable people.
That's so fucking true. I've
Most
met
of
my
the time.
father.
Yeah, most of the time they want all of those things and don't let themselves have it, and then they like simmer with envy and rage over all the other people who do have those things.
No, that's a really cool thing, and I'm happy about that for you because I know that's definitely one of the flaws that I fall into. Like, I was better monetarily in the past. I've definitely fallen into like, oh, I can buy that. Oh, I can get that. It's like I don't need it though. But I've definitely always been the like, like things are gonna be better just like over the horizon.
Mhm.
And like I feel like I'm always reaching for that. So that's a really cool aspect of you, and I'm glad that you recognize that about yourself and are like, yeah,
Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. And on the flip side, you looking a little bit more future oriented, I think does push you more to make things change, which is also a pretty important attribute. I feel like you've got more ambition or more like dreams and more drive to accomplish them than I do, and I think some of that comes
mm,
from you looking forward in that way.
neat. And that's so fun to hear because I feel like it's the opposite of just like I can't fucking change or do anything, even though I have these aspirations and desires. Like I have the want, but like I feel like I don't get up and do the work. So
Mm.
I don't know.
Uh, Yeah, I think more probably than you recognize, or more than like has an obvious impact on your life.
Hey, we don't know what we don't know. I know
Truth.
now what I knew then, but I didn't know then what I know now.
And I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm good once as I ever was.
Rest in peace, Toby Keith. Let's hope Isaac Brock keeps kicking for a while. Fucking psycho. I
How
think
about
for
you?
me,
Yeah.
it's how excited I get about things.
Mm-hmm.
I think just like I don't know. I like getting jazzed about shit.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's so easy to be a miserable son of a bitch.
It is. It turns out that's kind of our default state, it feels like. If you don't keep yourself moving forward or like put effort into your own life, you will just sort of lapse into being a miserable son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
So just like I don't know, like little things can get me wicked jazzed. Like you saw how excited I was at the thought of Franz Ferdinand.
Yep. Yep. No, and you're still riding that format high. That's
Yeah.
that's something that you've been jazzed about for weeks, if not
And
months.
it's so close. So close. But yeah, so it's just like stuff like that, and it's like a perspective that Leah gave me many, many moons ago was it's not sad growing up because people are like, oh man, I'm excited about like socks or you nutcrackers now. It's like, no, it's a beautiful thing that you have more things to be excited about. Cause like we just got a new toaster oven because there was a big old deal with the holiday weekend, and we're both just like giddy children on Christmas morning unboxing an oven. We're like, oh, it's got buttons. Oh, look, it can do this and this, and we can dry things. Whoa.
Yeah, that it's not the first time that you've shared that insight with me, and that's something that I think I struggle to implement. I think last time you brought that up, it was because I had I think like raked the leaves out of the gutter in front of my house, and I was like, and it's weird how excited I am about how much nicer the outside of my house looks, and I
Yeah.
feel like an old man. And you were like, yeah, but that's a moment of excitement and satisfaction that you wouldn't have had if you weren't an old man.
Yeah. I don't know because like I know you have the your argument of like you're letting like child Connor down or past Connor down, but it's
Mm-hmm.
just like I don't know. To me, it's not like a shortcoming or a failing. It's just it's like a hey, this is cool. Like it, you don't get it now, but like you're jazzed about Bionicles then. I'm jazzed about Bionicles now and ovens.
Yeah, I think that's the key is just adding things that make you excited. I think You could become curmudgeonly and stop being excited about Bionicles and start acting like, oh, that's childish. Like, why would that be interesting to you? That's for babies.
Dude, I was at the Goodwill today and I saw a BioShock video game case and I misread it as Bionicle and I was so excited to play a Bionicle video game. And I'm like, oh no, it's BioShock. Boo.
You want to hear something cool about Bionicles? It's
Yes.
kind of a good news, bad news situation, but Lego originally really ripped off some indigenous cultural stuff from New Zealand when they were coming
Yep.
up with Bionicles.
Okay.
Uh, and a bunch of folks in New Zealand got together and they were like, Lego, please don't do that anymore. That was really sucky. And then they didn't. Then they changed everything in major ways to make it less of a ripoff.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Leah showed me a video today of just like, someone had like a little like doohickey that they put on their drink and it like screws it open. And then, the dude clipped the video. He's just like, it was like a stone face of just like opening it, like
Yeah,
how
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
stupid. And then there was a clip of just like, it's like people don't always understand that, people have like, if you don't see the purpose in something, it's because you don't have a need for it. And it's like, explaining whatever. And then the guy who opened the drink stitched that and it was like, yeah, and that's me and I didn't know and I'm sorry and I learned. And it was just like a minute long apology of just like, hey, I'm trying and that was a dick thing of me to do and let's be cooler now. And like,
Yeah.
I love that people can still do that in this day and age, and that like the internet really has desensitized us to like person to person interaction. It's less of like seeing each other as a person as opposed to something to respond to. And I love that that guy was able to extrapolate further and be like, oh shit, that was a person who has, a different experience, different needs. And like, maybe I was being shitty and like mocking them for a disability or what have you.
Yeah, it is. It's really good to see people who can turn around and just admit that they made a mistake, and then like we all move on from there. Nobody like that guy doesn't need to get canceled because he made that mistake because he reacted appropriately. Everyone's going to make mistakes. It's really about correcting when you have an opportunity to.
And present Evan can get excited about that because he's an adult as opposed to past Evan, who was a child who didn't know that the world was bad. So yeah, I think I'll try to work on being satisfied with what I have, and I say you get a little bit more excited about some things. Maybe have a Necco wafer.
No, 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 no. I know where you're going with that, and it would have been a lot more heartwarming if I had said, you know what, Evan, maybe I will try. And you've got Necco wafers right fucking now. Why? I feel like
They're delicious.
I just can't help but feel that you've been holding on to those Necco wafers just to irritate me. Why do I have that impression, Evan? Why is that my takeaway from this interaction?
Because you're an egotist who needs to think that things are less about you and more that I just like Necco wafers and eat them a little bit at a time.
But you're keeping them right next to your recording setup. You've got a whole household.
Yeah, and I keep my candy at my desk to eat while I'm working. I've also got Tic Tacs, pretzels, Kinder Dark chocolate bar.
You know what? For everybody who can't see what's going on right now, Evan made all of that shit up. He just picked up pens
My
over and
medication.
over again. He's just picking this like the same stapler up and saying it's something that it isn't, and he's lying to
This
you.
fat Pikachu it should be in my computer case, but I haven't put it in there yet because I just found it.
That one's real. And when he says computer case, he means like inside of the computer setup. It's clear.
Christmas
on the side.
candles.
Yeah. Okay. Now he's telling the truth to try to make it seem like he's not just keeping Necco wafers at his desk to irritate me.
Knives.
Yeah. This is Evan's secret to success, everybody. Years and years from now, there will be a museum piece of an exact recreation of Evan's desk. It'll have 8 things of Necco wafers, a handful of knives, and a fat Pikachu.
It's so filthy. I've got so many fucking Fruitsy Roll wrappers just not thrown away because I'm garbage. Oh man. But what isn't garbage is our next question. Let's see what we got going on. Can we keep the feel good vibes going? You cut me off, you stupid asshole. How dare you?
The 64 will not wait. These are important questions to be asked.
Oh, damn, I like this one. What famous person do you want to come back from the dead to create one more piece of media?
Oh boy. Oh, that's tough. There are so many long dead people that I think would have a really cool take on modern society.
Right?
I don't want to do any sci-fi folks. Like I don't want to get Ray Bradbury or like I don't want 1984 to come around and him to be like, well, look at these are all the things that were accurate about what I anticipated the distant future. Like I don't
just all the dystopian authors just come into the year of our Lord 2025 Anno Domini and just go, what the fuck?
Oh, jeez, it's worse. It's worse. How is it even worse? I made a dystopia, and you're living in this. Crime rates are down. That's nice. Edgar Allan Poe, I think, could do a really good modern Gothic. There's so many things that are crumbling, and so many signs of opulence that are like poisoning the upper class. I feel that Edgar Allan Poe could capture that really nicely. I don't want a poem. Really I do want a short story.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah. I don't really know any of his poems anymore. I do remember short stories though.
You got to know Annabelle Lee.
Nah.
You don't remember? Do you remember Mr. Maddie making us read the bells in high school, and you had to say the bells, 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 bells when it was your turn to read it when it would come around in the room?
No, I believe you, but no.
Yep, but let's see. What other Edgar Allan Poe poems do I know? I mean, the Raven.
That's the one that I remember.
Okay, all right. At least we got that.
Do you think he would collaborate with MC Lars?
Do I think Edgar Allan Poe, the resurrected, drunk writer of horror and mystery, would collaborate with MC Lars,
who has many Edgar Allan Poe related songs?
He absolutely would not. I think the last person that Edgar Allan Poe would want to collaborate with is a fan of Edgar Allan Poe. Ooh, but what about Vincent van Gogh? Do I want Van Gogh to come back around to that? Man, I was thinking about so now like that popped up because I was thinking it would be cool for Edgar Allan Poe to know that he became really successful and he's really well respected. But there's that one Doctor Who episode about Vincent van Gogh getting that moment, and that is like it's my favorite episode of the whole series because it was so heartfelt and so such wish fulfillment to give that man his due. And if he came back, no, I'm gonna stick with Edgar Allan Poe. He deserves some roses too.
Okay.
I think that you would probably need to keep him removed from any and all references to him because I think it might ruin some of his secret sauce if he found out that he was well respected and famous.
Sorry, which one?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just be like, oh yeah, this weird musician guy likes you, no one else.
Yeah. No, we can't get him in touch with MC Lars. Absolutely not. He'll ruin it.
Okay.
That's what I'm going with. Okay, my formal answer is Edgar Allan Poe.
Final answer, Regis.
Edgar Allan Poe taken around society with a heavily chaperoned group of people, giving him enough of a sense of modern society to write something in a modern setting, but not so much that he knows how successful he is because it would ruin the work that he would write until he's almost done writing it, and then we can tell him all about how everybody thinks he's really cool, and then we put him back in the ground. Period. End of answer.
Cool. I can't wait to read Edgar Allan Poe's Connor's fucked up brain.
Yeah, Ed, we this guy wanted to bring you back, but he was really very careful about the kind of experience he wanted you to have, and we just said like we'll just give you a few months. It just sounds like too much effort otherwise, and he just writes the whole thing about this one crazy dude who was trying to make me write something without like in this dystopian Black Mirror episode.
It's so interesting how your perspective on it almost like it does elevate him to that level that you're trying to avoid, of like, this man is so perfect at what he does, we cannot sully his experience. Like, you're taking the humanity of him out of him and just like being like, just write for me, machine man.
Yep. Until he's almost done, and then we can put the human back in him and throw him a party.
Yeah, so my answer's far less convoluted and stupid. I want Sir Arthur Conan Doyle to come back for the exact opposite reasons of Edgar Allan Poe, because like I want him to see Sherlock Bones, the manga about Sherlock Holmes as a dog, and then write for that.
Dude, don't. Arthur Conan Doyle hated Sherlock Holmes.
Arthur Conan Doyle, thank you very much.
All right, I'm an American. I don't respect these British institutions. Okay, not just American.
If I could be a knight, I would.
100%. I would totally abandon all of those principles if it meant that I could make people call me sir.
Excuse me while I update the title. Connor's stupid, fucked up, hypocritical brain. There you go. Edgar Allan Poe, 2026.
Edgar Allan Poe's beautiful new work. But he hated Sherlock Holmes. He tried to kill him off, and
I know.
Why would you do that to him? This is far crueler than what I was going to do to Edgar Allan Poe. I'm not manipulating him. I just want to see how he responds. You're just like, he will create another piece of media. Nightmare. Hey, it's Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Hi, it's me, Evan. I'm a big fan of yours, and I just want you to know all of your worst dreams came true, and your enduring legacy is the thing that you hated creating the very most. No one knows you for anything else. Could you do some more of that, please? It's a dog now. Now he's a dog.
Joke's on you. I'm not a big fan. I've read The Hound of the Baskervilles once for school and Sherlock Bones once for pleasure.
Excuse me, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I don't even like you that much. I just want to see what you'll do.
Yeah.
I just want to watch you fall apart. I just want you to understand.
That's why I ask these questions. I just want to see what people do. I just want to show me your brain, motherfucker.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, man. I guess I just wanted a new spooky story, and you just wanted to make Sir Arthur Conan Doyle the spooky story.
So I guess what we're learning from this question is don't bring people back from the dead.
Don't bring. Well. I think Edgar Allan Poe would be like supercharged with spooky stories because he spent the last couple, like decades and decades being dead. Imagine what he would bring back and what he could tell us about hell. And a lot of people would believe it, no matter what he said. I don't know if he's in hell. He probably is. But he could say something like he wasn't helpful.
Passing moral fucking judgment on this sad old dead man. I think my non-fucked up answer is I feel like another Prince album would be pretty dope.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. But it's not a fun conversation.
Not that good. Not that interesting to talk about.
Oh yeah, shit, I agree with you. As opposed to you fucking nightmare of a human. What's wrong with you? Why do you torture?
I do think we would need to protect Edgar Allan Poe from modern judgment about his frankly pretty creepy love for his 13-year-old cousin. That's a modern context thing that, like, I just think it would be a little bit cruel to tell him, like, hey, just so you know, everybody really respects you, but there's a huge asterisk over your legacy and everybody thinks you're kind of a creepy pervert pedophile a little bit.
I did not know you knew so much about dead literary figures.
I know a lot of stuff about a lot of things.
I wish any of it was useful.
Yeah. Me too.
Do you ever get that feeling?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Oh,
man, dude, so much of my life, I'm like, man, I wish I were smart. Just a dumb fucking idiot wandering through this world.
Yeah,
But you know
yeah.
what? You know what? I have the right kind of smarts. I can make tikka masala at home and put in more chicken.
There you go. There you go.
Do you not
That's
have that
being kind of
feeling? Do you
smart.
not have that experience?
Do I, when you talking about like bringing home a simmer sauce and adding chicken to it, or you like you take the sauce from an Indian restaurant and then you just put more chicken into it later?
No, no. I make my own tikka masala and I add
Oh,
extra chicken because I always want more chicken versus when I buy it out because then I get like 4 pieces of chicken. I'm like, this isn't satisfying.
well, I disagree. I think the sauce is way better than the chicken.
I agree, but like, I always want more chicken.
All right. Well,
I'm
craft your
not
own tikka masala. I'm happy that
that
you've got
I
those
do.
smarts.
Yeah. It's just like, dude, I'm not. That's $17. Like the sauce is good. It's not that good. Give me a little protein. Do you make
Next
your own?
question.
Do you make your own tikka masala? You should. It's really
I don't.
easy.
My wife does. Of course, she
Oh, look
makes.
at you, Mr. Bougie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I married up.
I got a wife who
That's a
loves
fact.
me, man.
That's a fact.
She's beautiful and great.
Yeah, yeah.
Got weird
Sorry.
energy. I'm sorry. Let's go to the next question.
91.
What's with all the new ones today, bud?
Another freshie.
You load that die? Yeah, loaded dice are the cheater ones, right?
Yep, yep. You got it.
Cool. Which Pokemon would cause the most destruction in the real world? Bonus, which would integrate perfectly into our society?
Okay.
All right. All right. I've got my answer. The way that I'm interpreting this question is that
Hmm.
they just like appear.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
and I'm going to go with Wailord. Because Wailord is like astronomically big. And like,
Yeah.
they're just going to just destroy. Like, I don't. Did a whale fall out of the sky in the Hitchhiker's Guide series?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I feel like that, but on like a 10 times scale. Like
Why?
fucking meteors crashing.
Why are you putting the whale lords in the sky?
I,
Like
I
they're being like random number generator
yeah,
placed
that's the way
around
that
the Earth.
I'm imagining it.
So like 80% of them just appear beneath the Earth's crust and are immediately destroyed by the pressures within, and then
No, they're
like
fine
what?
because they know dive.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I forgot. I forgot the magic of Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, but like I like this this little kid's Wailord plush that they leave on the bed becomes real in 20 times its size, bursting through the walls, killing the parents. And now he's homeless and orphaned. Like I think it's gonna cause the most destruction, both emotionally and physically.
Okay. All right. So you thought it was fucked up for me to keep Edgar Allan Poe away from people who recognize him for a couple of months, but you instantly jumped to, well, what would cause the most devastation? Probably Whale Lord asteroids crashing into the Earth, leaving enormous piles of Pokemon entrails and crushed children.
Yes, because this question was in a fucked up manner as opposed to
I
the
don't
previous
I
one,
don't know.
which
I don't
wasn't.
know.
It was just bringing a person back for some media. It's
Okay.
like, hey, this could be a cool time, not super bad, but this was active destruction. The one that integrates the best is Smoliv because everyone's gonna have a Smoliv pet that gives you olive oil while you cook.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Too bad there's hardly any civilization left after all the whalewards came crashing out of the sky.
No, but think about it. Wouldn't you have a little
Yeah.
Smoliv pet to help, get you a little fresh cooking juice?
You know, I gotta be honest, I don't know about this Smoliv. I didn't know that there was a Pokemon that would just give you cooking juice.
Yeah, no, dude, there's like comics of like people cooking with Smoliv and it just like pukes olive oil onto the pan. It's really
Okay.
cute.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'd have some concerns about how my dogs would react, but for the most part, yeah, that would be pretty nice. Yeah, I do like that. When we rebuild society, everybody will have a Smoliv. Okay. Well, I've realized that I should probably take back everything that I said to you because I also have a fucked up answer, but in a
Oh
different way.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, Connor's fucked up, hypocritical, rude brain. You're a meanie.
all right. And you're bringing Sherlock Holmes' bone dog to Arthur Conan
I
Doyle.
didn't know he
Sir
didn't like.
Arthur Conan.
I didn't know he didn't like his detective. I just wanted him to
Okay.
see a dog detective and be like, I can write a story.
Okay. All right. Well, next time you dabble in necromancy, do a little bit of background
I'm a
research.
Catholic man. I don't touch Ouija boards. They scare me in real life.
Yeah.
Like, I know they're
Yeah.
probably toys and fine. I'm not fucking with demons.
They're toys until you start asking for the intercession of forces you can't comprehend. Then they
Or
become
control. Or
channels
control.
for evil, or control for that matter. So my answer for this one is Grimer. My answer is Grimer would cause the most destruction.
Okay, sorry. I don't know why, but I thought Grimer was going to be the one that integrates the best. But no, I see. It's Muck that integrates the best.
Well, so I'm assuming if you bring Grimer into it, there's going to be mucks down the road because they will.
Yeah.
The reason that Grimer will cause the most destruction is because all of the enormous industry that creates Grimer, because Grimer is like spawned out of industrial waste, right?
Oh God, no! It's not just going to be global warming. Like is fake. Grimers are fake.
So yeah,
Oh
yeah,
fuck
they will
me! Why'd you have to
defend the
bring
Grimers.
capitalism into this, Connor?
Yeah, there will be lobbying groups for Grimer rights, even though they're making people sick. It'll be this huge inversion of like we're not even making that many Grimers that are I don't know where those ones came from. We don't even understand really the nature of Grimers. We're doing a lot of
Oh
very good
God! Like you
research
can
that we're
all
definitely
like
suppressing.
they lobby is like you can like Grimer production has to be capped at like 10 Grimer
Yeah, yeah.
or 3 Muck.
Maybe, but like who knows how many years it's going to take for that legislation to come
God
through.
damn it! Why? Like I understand that this was a darker question.
Yeah.
But like, why'd you have to make it real? Like, fucking exploding whales. That's fantasy. Why'd you have to make capitalism the monster?
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Would you catch one as a pet though? Because I would.
Yeah, I would because if I didn't, then I would just be defenseless and I could never go into the tall grass again.
That's actually a great point.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd name mine Stinky, but I would say it with love. Like you know how like you can put the characters in the name. I put a little heart after it.
Yeah. Yeah, I call my dog Stinky sometimes already.
I see. There you go. It's a term of endearment.
Yeah. And the animal that would integrate the best, I'm gonna say Spiro. Spiro and Firo, because they're birds. They're just birds.
I understand your logic. I feel like Spiro's going to kill a lot of keystone species that we don't realize are keystone species.
I thought they just eat a lot of seeds.
I don't know. I always thought they ate Rattata. You're thinking of Pidgey, man.
Ooh, you might
Pidgey
be
eats
right
the
about that.
berries.
Ooh.
Yeah, no. You just prefer Spiro and Firo because I'm a Pidgey boy and you're a Spiro boy.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. No,
no.
that's going to cause troubles.
Oh no, your bias fucked this up.
Oh.
Zubat? I feel like Zubat.
Zubat knows supersonic, man. It's going to be confusing people late at night, and the amount that they infest caves. You think that's not going to cause some major problems with biodiversity?
Okay, that's fair. I was going with like supersonic. Yeah, bats confuse people as is. Like my dad thought like there was a bat in the church when he was an altar boy, and he went in there and the bat was flying around, and he thought it was a devil.
Oh, that's pretty scary. But imagine if that bat knew leech life.
Okay, yeah, all right. Jigglypuff?
How about Tauros? Jigglypuff can knock people out if you hear them. That's like
fucking
skill
free
and
melatonin,
charisma
baby.
level. That's
Sleeping the best of my life.
only if we can harness it. Only if we can harness it. And Jigglypuff doesn't actually like it when people fall asleep. Gets pissed. Gets pissed. All right. I'm gonna eat a Tauros. Tauros, maybe. It's a nice
Yeah.
normal Pokemon. I hope it doesn't know Earthquake. But they're effectively farmed in the Pokemon world, right? They're
Yeah,
semi-domesticated.
yeah. You just gotta like finish the livestock process. We'll say,
Yeah.
with the Taurus before it gets high enough level to learn Earthquake
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
or
I feel like
Fisher or whatever it is.
see that's one of those times that capitalism will help us solve that problem.
Yeah. Has Jigglypuff ever drawn on a man with a beard? Or is everyone in Pokemon clean shaven?
There are a couple of hikers who have some pretty hefty beards, I think.
Yeah, but have we ever witnessed the scribbles on their face? Because
I don't
I
think
don't know
so.
why when you said Jigglypuff got pissed, the first thing I thought of was Jigglypuff drawing on your face. And it's like there's so
Mhm.
much less canvas for her.
Yeah. Mm. She would make it work.
Just busts out a razor.
That would be really upsetting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grimer and Tauros. Okay, cool. Man, energy. Weird energy. What's our last question?
Number 67.
67. You get to invent a new pie crust. What's coming out of your oven? Asks Leah.
A new pie crust. Okay. All right. Okay. I've got it. You know how the cheese stuffed crust was a big innovation in the world of pizza?
Yes. I love
So
cheese stuffed crust.
yeah, yeah. So I want that, except the crust is going to contain gravy. I think kind of more like the maple syrup buns that McDonald's has.
Oh, I hate those.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like maple syrup. I like the fake stuff.
yeah, I can see that. Well, yeah,
That's
I want like a new innovation. I want another layer of gravy flavor in a pot pie, and I want the crust to contain extra gravy.
You love a gravy, dude. I've not
Dude,
never
I
met a person
love
who
gravy.
loves just like meat drippings with some flour in the same way that you do.
I almost like gravy more than I like meat.
You got to break it down for me, bud. Why? What is the appeal? Like gravy's fine in my opinion. Like I don't knock it. Like a Kentucky Fried does a really good job. But like what about it? Do you just want to be able to drink meat? Is that what this is?
Maybe I just don't want to chew anymore. Maybe I've grown weary.
But you
Maybe I
got those
just
beautiful chompers in your mouth, man. You're gonna just let them go to waste?
I'll keep my chompers for smiling every time I have gravy. That'll be the whole point of my teeth and showing everybody how happy I am about all this gravy I'm drinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want gravy crust, and it'll bring all of our savory pies to another level. Yeah, I just like gravy. It's good. It's meaty and buttery and tasty and rich. It's it's what's for dinner.
Are you going to try to create this yourself?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, this is going to require a level of culinary expertise that I could only aspire to.
That's fair.
This is like you
Like,
got to bring this to the labs.
I mean, hear me out. Hear me
Mm,
out.
mm.
Soup dumpling recipe scaled. And then you put the big soup dumpling with a different crust on top of your pot pie.
I'm having a hard time following. So now you need to break this one down for me. So we're talking soup dumplings, which are
Yep.
like little tiny purses
Yep.
containing a
But
bit
like
of
the
pork and some broth.
yes, so like so the mixture you do
Yeah.
that however you prepare that to fit it in the wrapper. You
Yes.
do that to the gravy. and then instead of the actual like wonton wrapper, you make like a biscuit layer, and then you like whoop, put it in, and then you whoop, and then like seal the edges.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm following.
This I think your gravy crust experimentation, if you choose to accept your mission, you should start on like a personal ramekin sized, and then just start scaling it up.
I'm not strong enough. I can't do this.
Or
it
you
would
don't
be
even
too hard
need,
for
you
me
don't
to.
even need to. You don't even need to make the pot pie. You can just like try making biscuits, and then just have gravy biscuits.
So the gravy's in the biscuit?
That isn't that what your crust
Yeah,
is?
that's what I'm talking about. I think I would waste so much gravy in the experimentation. It would take too much of a toll on me. Every time I'd be like, am I gonna put a good cup of God's own gravy up to science and just have like wet slop at the end of this process? No, I'm just gonna have this gravy for dinner instead.
Okay. All right. All right. I see. I dig.
See, this is you having more aspirations. This is you having more looking forward to what could be. And this is me being satisfied with the way that things are.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love the idea of gravy crust, but I have no desire to make it happen.
See,
I just
and
want
yeah,
gravy.
and you say this to me, and my brain's like, how can I finagle this bagel?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, can you imagine the joy on your face when you bite into a Pillsbury biscuit and then gravy comes out? You could be like,
That does sound
man.
really good. That does sound really good.
I also
I just
like
don't.
that
I don't have any
you
faith.
I do like that you went with the pot pie, which can have like other types of crusts, so it's not as like pie crust solely to. So you've got like some wiggle room.
Yeah. So
I
yeah, that's
don't
that's
know.
what I'm doing. How about you?
I don't know what my answer is. I'm stuck between two, and I can't choose.
All right, lay them on me.
I think I'm leaning towards one more than the other, but the two that I have is I can start a new barbecue sensation, bacon crust. So bacon, mashed potatoes, beans, brisket. It's one of those, like, you know how they'll do like the barbecue Sunday where it's like pulled pork and like all bullshit in a cup. Candidly, I hate that. I want to eat my own barbecue fixins separately. I don't want to mush them together. I like each flavor individually, even though
Yeah.
I'm usually a mushy kind of guy.
Yeah.
But I could see people going nuts over like, oh, it's like a pie, but it's got bacon as the crust. Holy shit! It's like that's a less of a, like, it's like not a new like pie crust invention. That's just like shaping bacon differently, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I see the strengths and the weaknesses in this answer. What's your other option?
So, but like the bacon, you could lattice it. Like,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
owned a barbecue joint, man, I feel like I would bring in people with this idea.
I think you would. I think you would. Yeah.
But I think the other answer, which is the one I lean more towards, is you've had a pretzel crust before, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
know, like with like a salted caramel pie, wonderfully delicious, crunchy,
Sure, yeah.
soft pretzel crust.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So the pretzel crust that I'm familiar with is more like breaking up like pretzel sticks
Yep.
and incorporating that into a crust. But what you're describing is more like a soft, pillowy
Take a mall
effect.
pretzel
Mm-hmm.
and make it the base for your sweet, salty dessert.
This is a good idea. I like this. I like this quite a bit better than your barbecue idea. I see a lot more potential here.
Like, I could see something like really fun with like a cheesecake, because a lot of people like cheese with their mall pretzel. So you get like a whipped cheesecake filling on top of the pretzel
Okay.
crust, a little bit of
Okay.
caramel drizzle on top. You get the sweet, you get the salty, you get the funky cheesy.
Yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. Yeah. What else? What else do you think you could do with this?
I think that you could also do like a savory thing, like a pretzel bun, if you want to
Hmm.
do like a quiche. That could be pretty interesting.
Ooh,
Something eggy meaty.
yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah. Like
or
I'm
it
thinking
could
about the
just
mini
be
quiches. You know, like the ones that you get
yeah.
in the trays. You could have like mini tiny pretzel crust bases with just like a little something quiche in there. That'd be sweet.
Or or if you're like me and believe that the crust is the best part of the pie, you could just cover it in butter and eat it.
Just have pretzel
Yeah.
bowl, or butter pie.
Oh man, it'd be really good covering for ice cream.
I think you'd run into some trouble when the ice cream gets a little bit melty, but as long as everything is frozen
True.
properly and you get like
True.
more of an ice cream cake kind of a
Yeah.
situation where, like, yeah, I think that might work. I think you got something there.
I feel like you could do something good with like a ham and cheese kind of thing,
Yeah.
like a croque monsieur esque. Like I don't know, like you do like one of those like yeah ham cheese pretzel crust bechamel on top.
Mhm.
Like pies are not just desserts; pies can be dinners, and I want to lean into that a little bit harder.
Yeah. Yeah. This is an idea that could handle savory and sweet. I think you could even do like a dip, sort of a presentation to it. Because I'm thinking
Oh
of this as a pretty thick kind of a crust,
yeah.
and you're not supposed to just like eat a spoonful of dip, but now you've got less filling and more crust, and so you could just put dip into it and eat the
Oh,
like
that's such a
slice of
fun
dipped
idea.
pie. Yeah,
Yeah,
you could do. Yeah,
I think there's options to it.
it's got legs. It's got legs. And
Man,
it sounds something that could happen in real life, unlike gravy crusts.
you know, man, it's, that's the podcast. What? Gravy. You've been
Gravy
listening to
crust.
the Answers 11, sponsored by Gravy.
Big gravy coming for you. Accept your gravy overlords. The
Oh
boat is
man.
afloat.
Do you do the shake powder or do you do the canned gravy?
Neither. Neither. I make a roux.
You a fancy motherfucker.
I'll tell you, it's not that much effort. And I am an expert in not putting in effort in the kitchen.
You know what's less effort than that, Connor? Pop.
It's true. It's true. But pound for pound, I think you get more out of it's. You know, just melt some butter, throw some flour in there, add the stock. It's
Did
not
I
that tough.
have I ever told you about how I fucked up Leah with shepherd's pie?
No.
So speaking of doing stuff the easy way, Leah's like, "Oh yeah, let's do shepherd's pie for dinner." I'm like, "Oh, that's great." And then she comes out and she sees 3 bowls. I'm like, "Dinner's ready." Because when I grew up, we did a bowl of meat, a bowl of corn, and a bowl of potatoes, and then you just throw it together. He's like,
Oh.
you don't bake it? Like, I didn't know that was a thing. I was 20 some odd years old before I learned that you baked a shepherd's pie.
Well, I'll tell you,
You'll
uh,
tell me, Connor. Tell me
yeah,
away.
I'll tell you, that is definitely a low effort version of shepherd's pie. And I really want to jump down your throat about it, except I don't like shepherd's pie. It was probably my least favorite meal in my house growing up, and I hated the weird layer of baked, like the heated potato on the top. It was like it forms this weird mashed potato skin that is intolerable.
Or you could
So,
have mashed potatoes, corn, and gravied hamburg.
I mean, that's all it is, really. At the end of the day, that is all that shepherd's pie is. You're not really doing anything by making people assemble it on their own plate. It's the same.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't. I don't see why you wouldn't.
The baking just feels like an extra unnecessary step.
That's something Alita and I have skipped the baking step for a lot of casseroles lately. She makes like a tetrazzini, which is it's probably not actually a tetrazzini, but it's just like a bunch of noodles. You throw some gravy and some chicken and some peas in there, and then you bake it for a while. And one day we were watching it sit in the oven for 20 minutes, and like this was perfectly edible 20 minutes ago. Why are we wasting our time making it hot? It was hot before. What's oven time doing for this? So now we just have like unbaked casseroles in that way.
Yeah, can I get the baked ziti, please? Except hold the baked.
Yeah, like what's wrong with ziti and
There's
sauce?
a Mitch Hedberg joke in here somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is very much up his alley. Rest in peace. Another artist that we could
Fuck,
bring
that
back
would have been
for
so
one more
much
piece
better
of media.
answer.
That would have been
Fuck
really
me,
good.
man.
Oh,
Revise. Mitch Hedberg, come back. Do another special. You'd be amazing. Everybody misses you.
Let Sir Arthur Conan Doyle rest in peace. Bring Mitch Hedberg
fuck that.
back.
Fuck that nerd. I want the high guy.
Yeah, and he's a real like gone too young sort of a dude too. I feel like Conan Doyle had plenty of time. He did it. He was good. He did it more than he wanted to even. He got sick of writing Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's borrow like the last 20 years of Conan Doyle's life and give it to Mitch Hedberg instead.
Fucking A. You and your black and dark arts magic, motherfucker. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have wrought upon this earth the undead.
It's you, Conor. Have you been imagining terrible things about dead people again? You know it, Father. It's been 3 days since my last confession, so
say 7 Hail Marys and go get help.
And also find a new pastor. I'm really tired of doing these confessions.
It just gives you a fucking punch card with crosses. Ooh, I get an extra host next bass.
Yeah, 9 confessions get 1 absolution free.
So Leah came with me to church the other weekend, and she's like, "Oh, what do I do when you go to receive?" And I look at her, I'm like, "I'm in a state of sin, dude. I can't receive."
You have such a high bar for when you'll allow yourself to get Eucharist.
It's basically the week after I go to confession, and that's it.
Yeah, it's rough. You've got a rough perspective on mortal sin.
I mean, I steal and I lie. And
you're not murdering anybody, dude. I think you're okay.
It's one of the 10 Commandments.
Yeah. Are you going to tell me that if you don't honor your mother and father, you're in such a state of sin that you can't get Eucharist?
Obviously, I don't go get Eucharist.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But also, fuck those guys.
I mean, like, who doesn't get a little bit of neighbor envy in on the side from time to time?
All the time.
You know? We're all sinners, man. We're all sinners.
I wish I were as beautiful as my neighbor's wife. I'm always coveting her. Maybe it's her. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Hard to know who exactly you're coveting at any given moment.
Just speaking of this train of thought of just like coveting a woman wanting to like be beautiful like her. I had a dream the other night that I went to like the pharmacy to get my estrogen pills refilled. And as I was taking it, I'm like, wait, I'm not a woman.
No, man. I guess not.
Yeah. It's just like, why am I taking these? I'm a man and I don't want to be a woman.
Huh. Yeah. Probably all the coveting you're doing. It's probably those pills symbolize your covets.
Covets.
Yeah. Don't covet me because I am beautiful.
Covet me because I am me. I don't know. Fuck.
Why
I don't know how.
Covet my personality. I'm not. I'm so much more than just my extreme good looks.
I'm dazzling on the inside as well. All right. I don't know how, but you made it to the end of the podcast. You really didn't need to make it this far, but you did, and we appreciate it.
Sure do.
If you want to interact with us directly, you can send us an email at
lemonanswers@gmail.com.
lemonanswers@gmail.com to get your questions answered, your answers questioned, and your comments ignored. If you want to be part of the Weird Question Wednesday fun, or just, I don't know, follow strangers on the internet, you can find us on any social media that we're at.
The answer is a lemon.
The answer is a lemon. Tell your friends, rate us highly, love you, bye.
Bye.